This is a tutorial on how to do bomb hovering in Ocarina of Time. The items we're going to need for this are a bomb bag, a shield, and if you'd like to do bombchu hovering, you're going to need a bombchu, hover boots, or a bow. The bow can get replaced with slingshot if you're a child, but we don't have to deal with that right now. So, before we even attempt this glitch, you're going to need to know the infinite sword glitch. It's very easy. If you don't know it already, I'll explain it very quickly here. We're going to need any surface that we can read or Navi can talk to. So we're going to go over to this sign that we're in front of right now and crouch stab and interrupt it by reading it. There we go. So now our sword is infinitely glowing and it's swinging every frame. And more importantly, we can't fall off any edges right now. And that's going to be crucial for bomb hovering. So if I were to do a bomb hover, I need to start it by using 2 bombs. If I only do it with 1 bomb, it's going to send me up in the air and it's going to immediately magnet me back to the floor. The purpose of doing it with 2 bombs is I bounce off of the first one, and before I slam back to the ground, I'm going to bounce off of the second bomb to lock myself in midair. It's going to look like this. We're going to do it with 1 bomb first, just so that you understand what it's going to look like in case something goes wrong. It's possible I might mess it up, so just be patient if that's the case. Okay, so I'm up in the air and I snap back to the ground. So that means the first bomb, it did work, but I just need to do that 2 times consecutively. So the way that I like to do it is I'm going to shield drop this bomb, and then I'm going to side hop to the right and shield drop a second bomb. And that'll have these 2 bombs going, and I'm going to try to get in the middle of the 2 of them. So I'll show you exactly what that's going to look like too. So I'm going to shield drop, side hop, shield drop. I'm going to get in the middle, and I'm going to back up here. So I'm going to time it right so that when I'm not explaining, but that's the idea. This is the position I'm going to want to be in between the 2 bombs, and then I'm going to backflip into their explosions when it happens. A good thing to keep in mind is the explosions will explode each other. So if these bombs are too close to each other, as soon as it explodes, it'll just pop the second bomb and we won't be able to touch it. So this distance is pretty important. So shield drop, bomb, shield drop. We're going to go in the center and we're going to go for backflips. 1, 2. All right. So it did work here. So if it worked, you'll notice that you can't move around here. So I'm stuck in place at the moment. So this is good. This means our hover has been started. The hard part is kind of done. So now the part about getting height is where we have to understand what situation we're in. So if we have a wall behind us, which we do, it's much easier. If we didn't have a wall behind us, we'll get to that later. But if we have a wall behind us like this, we're going to be timing our bombs so that it explodes right as we do our backflip. And the way we do that, the easiest way, because we don't have any visual cues with Link blocking our camera, is we're going to be looking at the blinking hearts on the top left here. For those who don't know about bombs, the 4th heartbeat is when bombs explode. So if we start with the heart at its smallest and let it beat 4 times, that 4th beat will explode the bomb. So I'll show you what that means here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So still looking at those hearts, we'll wait till it's at its smallest. 1, 2, 3, 4 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're up here. And that's the idea for a basic bomb hover like that. Now, let's say in this instance, we don't have a wall to back up on. This glitch is only usable if our backflip is not the default distance. So we have to find a way to make our backflip a smaller backflip. And there's a couple ways to do that, but the wall is the easiest way because we don't need to do any inputs for it. So the another easy way is hover boots. when we backflip with hover boots on, this is a smaller backflip than this. So if we have hover boots on, we can do some shenanigans here. So let's try with bombchus now. Bombchus are a very good way to gain distance horizontally rather than vertically. So I'm going to put on my hover boots here. And if I backflip and in midair do bombchu and shield, it's going to immediately blow up the bombchu because it has no surface to cling onto. So let's try this. There we go. And that's bombchu hovering. So with hover boots, it's extremely easy. So just backflip, bombchu, shield. Backflip, bombchu, shield. Or let's see. Yeah. So the bombchu and shield are like almost in the same frame. It's like immediately after bombchu then shield. If I use my bow and then I backflip, it's just like the hover boots, my backflip will be a different distance, so I'll be able to bombchu and interrupt it, just like this. So now I can't move, so that means the bomb hover is working. And that's how I do bombchu hovers. If you're a child, you could use your slingshot in the same way. Your backflip will get changed with the slingshot because you also don't have access to hover boots as child. And that's the idea of bomb hovering. You know, there's many ways you could do bomb hovers throughout the world, but at least now you have a faint understanding of how bomb hovering works. Thank you for watching.